Just checking if everything is working for us to connect to mine. Okay, I think we can get started. We have a different setup today. When we missed the Monday flow and I was looking to reschedule it for Friday and you said evening, I thought, let's do a cozy one. So I just set up everything in my own place. So that's why we have a different setup today. So in today's class, we're actually going to slow down a little bit. We're still going to have a strong movement, but we're going to take it as a real break from the week, from work, from all your thoughts and everything that is going on in your busy schedule. So with this practice, we're going to completely disconnect from everything that happened throughout the week so that we can come to ourselves back inside and just check in what's going on in our minds, how our bodies are feeling, and just go with the flow. We always start that from connecting with the breath because very often when we are running through our days, we don't even pay attention to what's going on with our breath. And very often when the situations in our day are very stressful, our heart rate increases and our breath is very shallow. So we are in this fight and flight mode that is sending all the bad signals to your body to tense, to be ready for action. So this is why when we're coming to the mat, we're going to slow this down. So slow, long breaths, allowing your mind to slow down, lowering the amount of thoughts that are going through your head and also sending those signals to your brain that everything is okay. We are relaxed and it's chill. And that's why you're getting that sensation from the practice that you can completely zen out because of the way we are working with the breath. For like the good 20, 30 minutes when we get into this practice, everything is surrounded by that focus on the breath. So every movement is connected with that flow and we're intentionally slowing that down, taking it step back. So this is actually super crucial in your day that you have that kind of moment when you can just slow everything down. So even if it's not the practice, the 20 minutes or 30 minutes of moving, this is something that you can implement in your day, just having a moment when you slow down the breath. When you deal with a very stressful situation, sudden email, or a pressure rising up because you need to make a decision on the spot, those few long, slow breaths, they can change a lot for you. So give it a go throughout the day, and we're going to practice this today on the mat. So let's start in a comfortable seat. I arrived in a cross-legged, but if you want, you can also start in a kneeling seat. So you can go ahead and close your eyes and take a long, full breath to ground yourself, to arrive. So keep your eyes closed and listen to my voice as I guide you through the beginning of this practice. In your seat, drop your shoulders away from the ears. Feel your sit bones touching the mat, and you can press away from the ground to grow taller. Chin is stuck to the chest, making your neck a little bit longer, and your hands are resting slowly wherever they are. And to begin with, close your lips and start breathing through the nose. Inhale and exhale through the nose. With every exhale, your shoulders are dropping away from the ears. Creating more space and letting go of any tensions in the shoulders and neck space. Two more breaths like that. And with the inhale, lift your hands up, reach above the head. Lengthen the spine, grow taller, reach the hands up. And on the exhale, hands down. Two more like this. With your inhale, you lift. Exhale down. See if you can make those inhales and exhales really long. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And then your right hand lands next to your hip, bend over to the side. Make sure that your left hip is pressing down, touching the mat as you bend to the side. And then back to center, inhale, lift. And then your left hand goes down, bending to the side. This time right hip is grounding. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, both hands down, and we move to hands and knees. So make your way to your hands and knees. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And then drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest up, look up. And exhale. I invite you to close your eyes here and then just keep moving with the breath. You know these moves, there's nothing to see here, so trust your practice. You've been here before, you know what you're doing with every inhale. You squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the tailbone, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, you press away from the ground, round through your upper back. Shoulder blades are spreading away from each other. Keep moving with the breath. Notice what sensations are coming up with every inhale and exhale. Don't worry if you open your eyes and don't see me there at the center. I'm guiding you here with my voice. And this is a moment as well to build your trust to your body, where you can just follow and listen what's going on inside. Every inhale, open the chest, lift the tailbone up. And exhale, round through the shoulders, tuck the tailbone under, gaze to your thighs. One more round, inhale and exhale. And then coming back to the center, to your tabletop. Keep breathing. And then step your right leg and the left leg back, find plank. Stay strong here in plank. Keep pressing away from the ground, rounding through the shoulders, gazes down, sending the heels to the back of the mat. So strong legs here. And then with the exhale, lift the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. It's your first down dog today. Bend and extend one leg at a time. Keep breathing long breaths. Keep pressing here through the base of your palms, finding that stretch to your whole chest. So your forearms, your armpits, everything is opening to your thighs as you're bending and extending through your knees. And then keep that little walk, stepping your feet forward, making a walk to the top of the mat. And then roll it all the way up to standing. When you arrive at the top, inhale, lift your hands up, a slight back bend, looking to your ceiling. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, gaze down, flat back. And then exhale, fold. Two more like this with the breath. Inhale, lift, bend to the back, gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway, gaze down. And then fold. Inhale, lift. We're intentionally slowing down the breath, making your every inhale and exhale super long. So we can almost move like in a slow motion. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, reach up, gaze to the ceiling. And then exhale, fold. Lift halfway, gaze down. Exhale, fold, hands down to the mat, then step to plank. Just feel your plank for this one moment, heels to the back of the mat, pressing away from the ground, and then drop the knees, release your feet, bending the elbows, chest down. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, back down. Squeeze the elbows, press the hands down, lift the chest, and make your way to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog. Choose movement or stillness. Keep breathing. And then walk your feet to the top. Little walk. Feet are meeting your hands at the top, and then lift halfway with the inhale. Exhale, fold. Lift up, reach up. Slide back, bend gaze to the ceiling. And then we flow back down. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, gaze down. Exhale, fold, hands down, and this time step your right leg back, knee down, and then release the foot. We are in a low lunge. Inhale, lift the hands up, lift the chest. So find your low lunge here. Keep breathing, pressing away from the ground through your back leg, back foot, and then the front foot as well. And then with your next exhale, swing the hands down and back, extend the front leg, chest down. Inhale as you lift, keep pressing away from the ground. Hips move forward. And exhale, chest down, hands back, extend the leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. And then one more time, inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, frame the foot, right hand comes to the ground. Inhale, lift the left hand up, opening for a twist. Grounding firmly through your left foot. Left hand is reaching up. Keep breathing. And then we're gonna send the left hand down. Walk your hands to the back, and then send your hips to the back of the mat. We're gonna come to sit, so just slide that right leg out, and we're coming to the sit on the ground. Both of your hips are grounded. Keep breathing here, so you can rock a little bit to feel the sit bones pressing down onto the ground. And then as you inhale, lift both of your hands up. And on the exhale, left knee falls down, and then we bend gently to the side. So we are lengthening the back, shooting the crown of the head up and to the side. Finding the side stretch on the right hand side. Keep breathing. And then with the inhale, right hand takes you up, flex it behind you, and then press into your right hand, lift the hips and lift the left hand up, reaching up, pressing the hips forward, lifting the head up, and then back down to the ground. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift up, and exhale down. And one more time, inhale, and exhale down. Beautiful. We're gonna bring the feet forward. You can shuffle slightly to the center, and leaning backwards, we're gonna come to a boat pose. You can keep the hands either side of your body, and then lift your feet here, lift your legs. Shins are parallel to the ground. You can keep the hands either side or in line with your feet. Keep breathing here. Keep pressing away from the ground, squeezing the core, actively engaging to pull it to your thighs. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to release the feet, cross the ankles. We go to cross-legged sit, rock forward, hands down, and step to plank. Drop the knees straight away, drop the chest. We move to vinyasa. And then back to downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Just one breath in your downward facing dog. And then make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Bring your hands in prayer and then bring them down to heart center. Close your eyes and release your hands. Stay here grounded at the top of your mat and take a few moments to connect back to your breath again. Slow inhales and exhales. Breathing slowly. Notice the pace of your breath. Notice its temperature. And where does it move your body? When you come to stillness like this at the top of your mat, where does your breath goes? Can you feel it in your collarbones, in your chest, or in your belly? Is it a short breath or a long one? Just notice. And when you come to those moments of stillness, those checking points, these are the exact checking points that you can have with yourself throughout the day. When you feel that the pressure is increasing, your thoughts are racing, that's a first signal to check in what's going on. Where's the breath? And take that intentional moment to slow it down, to make inhales and exhales longer and ground yourself in your body, going inwards. With the inhale, lift your hands up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold, hands down. This time we step left leg back, drop the knee, release the foot. And then as you inhale, lift your hands, lift your chest. Exhale, swing the hands down, extend the front leg, bow down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Two more like this. Keep pressing away from the ground. We want to be super engaged through the back leg, especially so that as we're transitioning the weight between the front and the back, we're not putting any pressure on the knee tap. So if you keep pressing away from the ground through your front foot and the shin of the back leg, your knee taps are going to be absolutely fine. Inhale it. And exhale, hands down to frame the foot. Left hand stays on the ground, reach the right hand up, look up. And exhale, frame the foot. Now we walk the hands to the back, extending the leg until you can sit back and then put that leg out there. So we are back in the seat. Feel your sit bones down on the ground. You can rock here a little bit to find that connection. And then as you inhale, reach your hands up, extending to the sides. And then your right hand drops to the side and we go to a side stretch. Releasing the right side down, opening through the left. So there's a slight push through your right hand to guide that opening up. Keep breathing. And then with the inhale, lift your left hand up, place it behind you, and then press into this hand to lift the hips, lift the hand up, reach back, and exhale down. Two more like this, lift up, press the hips forward, hand comes behind you, and down on the exhale. And then one more time, inhale, reach up, and then exhale down. Come back to the center, extending your legs. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more centrally and then finding back this balance of a boat pose, leaning backwards, lifting the feet off the ground to begin with, and then lift your shins, keep squeezing the core to your thigh. We are activating now our whole body. Hold it here. Take a breath. And then with your next exhale, extend the legs and lower the chest, just to hover above the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift to center. Squeeze the thighs to your chest. Exhale, extend. One last time. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extend and lower it all the way down to the ground. Releasing the legs, the shoulders, the head. Everything comes down to the ground to rest. Letting go of your mind. Take few long breaths. Bring soles of the feet down to the ground. Lift your hips just a little bit so that you can place your whole back down on the ground, feeling your middle back and lower back supported on the ground. And then bring your right knee into your chest. Grab that knee, squeeze this in. Left leg extends. And then guide your right knee to a twist. So guide it to the left side. Keep your right shoulder glued to the ground. So we don't want to drop that right knee all the way down if your shoulder is lifting. Keep the shoulder glued to the ground and then see how far that knee goes. If it stays a little bit lifted, that's absolutely fine. Your right hand can open to a T if you have a space. Your left knee might be hovering. If you have any blocks close by, you can always slide a block here to have that support just under your knee. That's a really good idea. My blocks are over there under the plant, but if you have something nearby, we'll be here for 5 more breaths, so you can grab a block. And then come back to center, right knee to your chest and left knee to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Squeeze your knees in, walking from side to side. And then keep your left knee at the chest, extending the right leg out long. Squeeze the knee in, and then guide it over to the right side. So first, awareness to the right, to the left shoulder. Shoulder stays on the ground, open to T, and then keep dropping that left knee this time to the ground. And when you feel that your shoulder is lifting, you know you need to stop there. Even if the knee is hovering, you can place your foot somewhere on your leg for that extra support. Or bring the block to the other side to cock. We are stretching here that side of the body, so from your left shoulder to the side here, all the way down to the hip. So if you pull that knee all the way down, you're missing a little bit of a relaxation here. So if you keep that side put to the ground, and from there, press with your hands down on your leg to feel into the stretch. 3 more breaths. Then come back to center, knees to your chest. Squeeze them in, rock from side to side. You can open the knees. Notice what changes in your lower back and your hips when you open the knees wide and rock here gently from one side to the other. And from here, extend your legs out long to find your Shavasana resting shape. If you have any extra layers or socks nearby, go ahead and grab them. I'll guide you through this Shavasana, so you stay lying on the ground. You can close your eyes and start letting go here of your body. So stay there, lying with your back on the ground. And find again that slow breath. Every inhale and exhale through your nose. Press through the back of your head to lift your shoulder blades off the ground. Feel them connecting. And then drop the shoulder blades back down to the ground. Everything is like melting into the mat, feeling the support beneath you. And then with the exhale, let go of your shoulders, your middle back, and your lower back. Bring your concentration to your hips and the back of your legs. Notice them touching the ground. And then with the exhale, let go of that sensation. Bringing your awareness to the center. Imagine your body is fully resting on the ground and you are gently floating just above it, almost like you were observing your body, not feeling your muscles, not feeling any physical sensation. Just finding that lightness of your mind and of your being. Resting here in stillness, knowing that when the time comes, I'll guide you out of this Shavasana. Take a longer breath in and a long exhale out. With your long breaths, notice where the inhale and the exhale moves your body. Feeling how the breath guides you. Gently move your fingers and your toes, bringing back those physical sensations. And then slide your hands up and above the head, reaching for a full body stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. And you can point and flex your feet. Feeling back your whole body once more. And then with the exhale, slowly slide your hands back down either side and roll over to your right side. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Do a little throwback to what it was like for you to come to the mat before this class. What thoughts were coming up in your mind? And notice how you feel right now. What's changed? And what from this practice can you take back with you to your day? One long breath. And slowly make your way back up to a seated shape where we close this practice together. Bring your hands in prayer at the heart center and then bow your head down, palms to the third eye. Thank you so much for showing up today and practicing with me today. Thank you for your time and your presence and your willingness to share your energy and give yourself a moment to rest, to reset your mind and find back yourself. You can release your hands and open your eyes. Thank you guys again for showing up. It was really my pleasure to practice with you, bring you to my space for a change. And I hope you really enjoyed this class. Let me know what resonated, what felt good. And I'll see you on our next Founders Move. Bye, everyone.